Hello guys, we are starting our market analysis again on silver chart, the daily time frame. What we can see from the past 3 days is that this fair value gap on the daily time frame at the moment is still respected and the price is showing us some reactions from it. As we can see from yesterday, we've reached the extreme and from there on we inverted and pushed the price to the downside. So at the moment it is not that clear that the market wants to keep on pushing to the upside or it will seek a retrace back into some kind of a PD area here on the daily time frame from where we can find the support and again make another push to the upside since the daily time frame is still looking very bullish. 4 hour on its half, what we can see over here is after the reach of the extreme we've made a very big bearish engulfing candle. Here we made a failed push to the upside and another drop to the downside, making a market structure shift down here. And if we close that 4 hour candle like this, that those two will become an order block on the 4 hour time frame, which should be acting as a support, and until it is acting as one, we will be looking for a bearish momentum here on silver. Our targets for today might be that swing high over here and a swing low and that extreme over there. I'm not a big fan to enter into early stage of the retracement. Since we don't have a clear structure, we might sweep those lows and from here invert again and push to the upside aggressively. But as the look of it, until we are trading below those two candles over here, which are acting as an order block, I will be looking for short positions for this day. Maybe a little bit of a consolidation during London session and then sweep of the highs and then a move to the downside will be the perfect case scenario. If we keep pushing and take out the edge session highs, then I won't be looking for anything for today. Gold on the daily time frame, same exact thing, currently trading into that big fair value gap here on the daily time frame, which is pushing the price into downside. We cannot invert it at the moment. So currently I'm expecting some kind of a reaction to the downside due to the 4 hour time frame looking a little bit more bearish. Same exact thing, bearish engulfing. We've here swept the highs actually, and then we've made a very nice retrace to the downside, making a market structure shift. If we close the candle like that, it will be the perfect case scenario. That zone over here becomes an order block, which should be respected if you want to keep on seeing the market pushing to the downside. As we can see, that candle open high, tested the order block, and now it is expanding to the downside. Currently, those two extremes over here, those two swing lows will be our target for today. If we have the structure to enter into some trades, and that order block should be a place that we should mind what the price is doing around it. As we can see, sweep of the highest edge session. At the moment, I don't want to see edge session taken out. If we take it out, then I just won't take any trades. But at the moment, clearly I'm looking for bearish price action over here until we are trading below the 4 hour order blocks. So waiting for New York open, possible sweep of London highs, and if we sweep them making an SMT, then we might look for some kind of a position onto those eco lows over there. Euro on the daily time frame, what we can see over here, yesterday we pushed a little bit to the upside and then made a solid rejection to the downside, which for me is giving us some signs that the market would like to see a bearish momentum over here. 4 hour, as we can see after the manipulation from yesterday, sweeping those extremes over here. We made a very aggressive drop to the downside. We finally broke out of this fair value gap here, closing candle below it. So currently I'm looking for bullish price action, and as we can see, The 4 hour made a small fair value gap over here, which was tested, and we've made a reaction out of it. So currently I'm waiting for bearish price action with that extreme over here as a target, and after it that one over there. So that is the structure that we are looking for. The hourly time frame, as we can see over here, we failed to sweep Asia session highs over here, which were taken out by pound, and also the market respected that hourly fair value gap over here. And since we have that structure, we have an entry as well on the 15-minute chart. What we can see over here is aggressive drop to the downside, making a market structure. We have the first fair value gap, we have the second fair value gap, and in our case I'm entering on the second fair value gap, targeting for those extremes over here. Stop loss will be above the swing high over here, which made the S&P. So we will see how the position will go. Making an alarm over here to see if we have an aggressive structure over there. We might have the possibility to manage our stop a little bit to the downside. And finally, let's check out pound, how it is doing. Daily time frame, we sweep the highs, make a very aggressive retracement to the downside, giving us some signs that the market might want to see a move downside. Waiting to see that order block tested and see how the price will react from it. 4 hour time frame, as we can see, very aggressive drop to the downside after the sweeps, making a bearish engulfing candle, leaving behind that small fair value gap over here, which is currently not tested, but it is our support point. That extreme over here actually will be our target for today. Hourly time frame, as we can see with the news release, we've swept the Asia session highs over here, making an S&T, and also made a very nice candle to the downside after that. So currently it looks like very bearish at the moment, but we will be using it as a manipulation for the euro since it failed to take out the Asia session high, making an S&T. So that will be it for today, guys. We have an active position. Gold and silver are a bit not in the best case scenario since we have not the best synergy by the daily and the 4 hour time frame, but currently I will be looking for bearish price action, waiting for New York to open, and if we have an S&T above one highs, then we might decide that we're gonna take a short position. That will be it for today, guys.